Hello everybody, Jamie the Cleaner here, coming to you from the garage today, and we are talking about the Ryobi Cordless Polisher and how I've turned it into a paint enhancing money making machine. We'll talk about that and more in today's video. Let's check it out.
You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at and turn it back around. You can't stop me. No.
Hello everybody, like I said, we're talking about the Ryobi Cordless Polisher. I got this at the beginning of the summer. It had been out a few months. It had a sale. I don't remember how much I bought it for, but it was a little less than $200. It was a great deal. It comes with a lithium 18-volt battery and a 5-inch backing plate and a couple of free pads. I've never used the pads, just throw them away. Use some good pads like from the Ryobi line here like we have today, because I suggest pairing it up with a couple of wool pads. Your fiber pad works good too. But all I use this polisher for is paint enhancements. And what I mean by paint enhancements is basically using a all-in-one polish like Uno Protect from Ryobi here, one-step polish and sealant. And we basically apply this kind of like a wax, really quick, really fast. About 25 to 30 minutes is all the time you need to get around the vehicle with a product like Uno Protect and this polisher, because any longer the battery's going to die on you and you're really going to be overworking this machine. But this is great for paint enhancements. Get around the vehicle quick with an all-in-one polish. You can choose your level of aggressiveness. We got the coarse blue wool and we got yellow fine wool from Ryobi teamed up with Uno Protect. So if you want to go after a little bit heavier impacted vehicle, maybe reduce those defects a little bit extra, go with the blue. If it's a pretty good looking vehicle already, it just needs quick polish, quick paint enhancement, and your client's not looking for a coating, just a quick polish with a wax, go with the yellow fine wool pad. Back to the polisher and battery life, it is just enough to get around a vehicle 1 to 2 passes using a product like Uno Protect. We're not going to be looking for any major paint correction, just paint enhancement. So let's talk about a few of the negatives of this polisher. The battery is not centered with the handle. It's kind of pokes out to the front here. It would be a lot better if this handle was centered in the battery or the battery was turned sideways. So there's a lot of cases on hoods with body lines or trying to polish out a roof. I just hold the battery, and I'll show you that in a second, to ensure the battery doesn't bump anything, but it does have a nice little rubber bumper in front. Just in case that happens, it's not gonna do that much damage. And of course, the on switch here in the back can be a little finicky. No variable speed trigger on this one. It's simply on or off. And then you control the speed with the dial here. So today, let's check out the paint. And you can see we did some chip repair. And it's got some pretty heavy tunnel wash scratches. It's got some bug etchings, so we're gonna go with the blue wool pad today, teamed up with Uno Protect, and we're gonna do a quick paint enhancement in today's video. Because like I said, if you're looking for paint correction, then I would definitely highly suggest getting some corded polishers. These are Griots, 3-inch, 5-inch, or 6-inch. And they are my heavy hitters when it comes to doing actual paint correction. But for paint enhancements, the Ryobi Cordless Polisher has been my go-to polisher, because I actually differentiate from my paint enhancement to my one-step. Paint enhancement is only done with Uno Protect, and then a one-step is done with like the Griots Fast Correcting Compound or the Last Cut Compound and Glaze are my one-step compounds. That's how I differentiate from the paint enhancement to the one-step. It's using the cordless polisher with the all-in-one. I'm using an actual cutting compound and my corded polishers that have a little bit more power. They stall a little bit less. We're basically applying Uno Protect with our cordless polisher and getting the job done quick, fast. You're maximizing your profits by not having to fiddle with cords, using an all-in-one product, and your customers getting a lot of bang for their buck by getting a very quick polish with a really nice sealant left behind from Uno Protect. So let's get to polishing.
I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Now I'm rising. You can't bring me down. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at. Ain't turning back around. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. All the blood, sweat, sacrifice. Oh, I paid the dearest price. Shortcuts here for destiny. Take the long way round. Oh, I know what I've earned, and now it's my turn. Lighting the fuse that it burned. But my time is rising. But you can't bring me down. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at. Ain't turning back around. Can't stop me.
This is what Uno Protect looks like on the surface after our quick paint enhancement. I put it on the glass, plastic, of course the paint. After you're done with the paint, you can even hit trim with it if you'd like. Now Uno Protect needs to sit up on the surface to allow it to do its thing. But that is it. Just a quick review of how I've been using the Ryobi Cordless Polisher, 18-volt battery. You can see I got around the whole vehicle. I got 2 bars left, but it's probably more like 1 1/4, 1 1/2, somewhere in there. It's usually got 1 bar left after a quick paint enhancement. I may have moved a little quicker just to finish the video today. But that's it. Ryobi Cordless Polisher, Uno Protect, some wool pads, whether it's coarse, whether it's fine. I'd say get both in case you get a little bit rougher vehicle in or a newer vehicle in that wants paint enhancement. Will work great with both of them in your arsenal. Also, Eurofiber pad pairs up very nicely. Also, if you're going to use Uno Protect, you cannot ceramic coat after using Uno Protect because it leaves behind a sealant. So it's going to set up for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to hit it with Bead Maker and finish the paint enhancement process. But that's my opinion on the Ryobi Cordless Polisher. It's a great tool for paint enhancements, not so much for paint correction. It does stall a lot, and the battery doesn't last that long, just long enough to get around the vehicle for applying a product like Uno Protect. Now you can get your own. Now you can get your favorite one-step polish with a polish and sealant in it. Mine's Uno Protect. You can mix and match, do your own thing, but that's how I use the Ryobi Cordless Polisher. It's fantastic. It's a paint-enhancing, money-making machine. I suggest you add it to your arsenal, especially if you're a younger, newer detailer, just starting out, looking for a very affordable polisher that's going to make money quick, and you can add paint enhancements to your service list. That's all I got in today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Jamie Cleaner. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Catch you on the next one.
But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Now I'm rising. You can't bring me down. You can't stop me now.